Polar regions are full of ice and snow. The temperatures there are very low, so chilly, and better is the climate. Summers are always very late. The sunlight there is rather scarce, but the blizzards are angry and fierce. The Eskimos live in their tiny igloos, wearing hood jackets and big shoes. They may use harpoons, which look like spears, used to hunt to kill those large polar bears. The animals are the Arctic fox, bears, and ermine. With their ability to adapt, they survive very fine. In the older days lived there the Lapps with furry clothes and furry caps. Antarctica is a continent free. It is home to our dear Dakshin Gangotri. The regions of the earth designated as polars are those areas located between the North or South Pole and the Arctic and Antarctic circles respectively. In the first stanza, the poet is telling us about the temperature of the polar regions. The polar climates are characteristic by a lack of warm summers. It consists of cool summers and extremely cold winters, which results in huge glaciers and barren permanent layers of ice. In the second stanza, the poet is describing us that sometimes the polar regions experience severe snowstorms with high winds and heavy rainfall. The inhabitants live there are called Eskimos. They build dome-shaped house of ice blocks called igloos. To save themselves from bitter cold, they wear a long overcoat with a cap attached to it which covers their head. In the third stanza, the poet is narrating us about the way of collecting food by the people of polar regions. They use a weapon that look like spear called harpoons. They use it to kill various animals like polar bears, Arctic fox, and ermine. Ermine is a type of small weasel-like animal which is found in the Arctic region. In the fourth stanza, the poet is discussing about the animals and their special adaptability to survive in the harsh cold environment. The animals like polar bears, Arctic fox, ermine, etc. can survive in the polar region. In the last stanza, the poet is saying that long back in Arctic region, there used to live some tribal people called Lapps or Laplanders. They used to wear furry clothes and caps. But Antarctica or the South Pole is a free continent. It has no inhabitants except the members of Dakshin Gangotri. Dakshin Gangotri is the first scientific base station of India situated in Antarctica.